You've done all the work, practicing and setting up your sheep every day at home, hoping to gain perfection. But the only problem is, what exactly should you do on show day to get ready to walk into the show ring? I've been showing sheep since the 3rd grade and have exhibited at several livestock shows. This summer I also helped host a showmanship camp. At the camp, you are taught proper showmanship techniques and how to set up and get ready for show day. The first thing you need to do before you ever walk into the show ring is shear your sheep. But before you can do that, you need to take a wool card and brush out all of the stickers or wood chips that may be in the wool. If you don't do this before, then it may be difficult to get this stuff out while the sheep is wet. Then you're going to take the sheep to the wash rack and spray it down with a low pressured hose. After that, you're going to use soft soap and start soaping up the sheep, starting with the back, working your way up to the head, and then back down to the belly and the feet. Once you've finished, be sure to wash out all of the soap of the wool using the water hose again. If you don't do this, it may dull the blades on the clippers. Then you need to take your sheep back to the pen and put it on the sheep stand. Before you start shearing, I recommend using surgical sheep blades. These are the clippers that I use, and before I start, I always oil the blades, oil right up here at the top, and then oil in the designated oil spots on the clippers to keep them from getting dull. When you start shearing, start at the knees on the front of the sheep and take the clippers and go up and back in this motion on both sides until the whole sheep is sheared. Once you've done that, you need to go from the butt of the sheep up to the shoulders and then all the way through again until the entire sheep is sheared. Once you have finished the body, then the entire sheep should be sheared except for the face and the lower legs. Next, you're going to shear the face using a smaller set of handheld clippers. Once you finish that, work on the lower legs. You're going to brush them out with a leg card again and then shear them down, not completely down, but enough to make the legs look full and equal and square on all the legs. Once you're finished shearing, you need to take the sheep off the stand and take it back to its pen and put on a tube. This is a sheep tube. It's a stretchy material that you put on the lamb to keep the wool tight and to keep it warm. If it's still chilly, then you can put a cover on over the tube to keep the sheep warm. Take the sheep back to the pen, feed it, and when it's done, take it out of the feed, take the feeder away, put a muzzle on, and set it in its pen for the night. You put a muzzle on so it won't eat wood chips and won't get bloated. Once you're done with that, you're going to clean up all the wool that has been sheared and throw it away in the trash can, getting rid of it. Then you're going to take the clippers, take off the blades, wash them with warm soap and water, scrubbing off all the oil and dirt left on there, dry them off, and put them in a dry, safe container so they don't rust. The next day, when you're getting ready to show, you need to find out what class you're in. Once you find out what class you're in, then you can have a time frame in which to get your sheep ready. Then you're going to re-wash your sheep. First, you need to take off the tube, cover, and the muzzle that it may have on. If there's any wood chips in the sheep's wool, again, brush it out with the leg card. Then you're going to take the sheep to the wash rack, rinse it off again, using soft soap, wash the sheep, wash it off again, and taking out all of the soap out of the wool. Take the sheep back, put it on the stand, and then dry the body with a towel, and then take a sheep blow dryer and blow out the legs, brush them down with the leg card. Before you walk into the show ring, you need to spray your sheep with some form of skin conditioner or just body spray. I use Show Sheen. It's a light, misty spray that makes the wool feel fresh. Once you've done all these steps, you'll be ready to go into the show ring. You'll look good, and you've made your sheep look the greatest that it can. You may even win your class, breed, or grand champion. It takes a while to complete the process, but it's definitely worth it. Good luck, and thank you.